And one of the things I'm encouraged by in sort of the future leadership in our movement, I mean, we've been at dinners, yourself, myself,
Yep.
JD, being able to debate the different contours of this is, I mean, broadly aligned on the overall principle, deeply aligned on putting our country first over any other one. But against that backdrop to say, okay, how are we actually going to make America stronger?
Yep.
Is it in the short run going to be through a little bit more of a muscular, subsidy-based, and temporary, even regulatory state to reorient it the right way? Or is the right next step to actually just say, you know what, it might cost us some in the short run, but just dismantle it, shut it down again, burn the ashes, and when necessary, start from a blank slate. And I think that's I think what I see in the character of the emerging, you asked about the bench. One of the things I love about some of the people who've been around those dinner tables with us is that they're people who share the same principles, but are still able to actually engage in reasoned debate. And here's what I want to see not happen in the America First movement, right? The reason the neoconservative and the Mitt Romney, John McCain version of the GOP had floundered wasn't just that they had the wrong ideas, okay? Think about liberal internationalism, the democratic capitalism of somehow believing we were going to change China through trade. The reason it failed wasn't just that those were inherently bad ideas in retrospect. You never know, no one's going to get it right in the first instance. None of us know what the future holds in store. We have the benefit of retrospect when we reject that today. The reason it failed is it became so codified where it was, these guys, I mean, Mitt Romney, John McCain, they didn't know why they were saying the things they were saying. Yep. They just knew they were supposed to say them. They said them out of habit, out of muscle memory. And so, I'm spitting some hard truth for us here too, if I may, but I think it's going to make us stronger. And when I say the book is truths, it's not just to the left, but 360 degrees. I sometimes, when I'm traveling the country for these down ballot candidates, I'll occasionally see people go on a stage and say things like, we need to put America first. We need to make more things here. We're the party of the working class. But the way they're saying it reminds me of the way that John McCain or the Mitt Romney might have said it, just because it's feels like what you're supposed to say, as opposed to actually knowing why we're saying it. I don't want to see the same thing happen in our movement. I want to keep that culture of healthy debate in a constructive sense of how we put America first alive. Our bench, and especially the younger side of that bench, I think has that character to it. But, we got a job to achieve. First is let's put your father back in office, the 2 mass deportations, fix the country, and revive that economy, seal the border, get us out of the brink of World War III, just like he did, by the way, last time he took office back in 2016 with North Korea. Do the same thing again. And then after that, I hope there's a longer renaissance yet to come where we're going to be iterating on what it means to be America first. And this book, I think, opens the door on that conversation.